FXBros.
What's good, people? What's good? Everybody hear me? Yes, y'all can. We are back for another week. Wrapping up the week of, the month of September. We got tomorrow, the last day, the 30th. So we start the new week, which you already know what that means. The first Friday of every month is NFP. So we got NFP coming out this week. So we're going to talk about that once we get to the news. But nonetheless, as I look at the Australian dollar, I still see a continuation of bullishness happening. So, yeah, that trajectory hasn't changed. We just closed, actually, on my chart, as you can see on the 4 hour, with another bullish engulfing on the 4 hour. So,
your future is at your fingertips.
I'm not gonna say if this is a good buy or not. I do know we just tapped into an area. What was this? Friday morning. We just tapped into this zone here that we haven't seen since February of 2023. So I'm not gonna necessarily say we about to hang around here, but if we do, say for instance, if we do get some type of short-bodied bullish candle on a 4 hour, that would set up a nice play for us to engulf that bearishly. So if we get another bullish candle that goes all the way up to like 69.50, that might be a difficult candle for it to engulf bearishly, unless if NFP is going to give us that move. So with that being said, we know the market tends to consolidate coming up to that NFP release or any major news. Most likely NFP, CPI, I would say probably interest rate decision, stuff like that. The market will try to, in a sense, it would price in the move some sense, but it'll definitely start to range. That way, it can have a level of liquidity to grab into, and also to manipulate people into a certain move. But right now, the market obviously is still going bullish. Like I said, we did have this bullish engulfing, even though we are showing this bullish engulfing near the highs versus this bullish engulfing that was pretty much bouncing off of support. It was resistance turned support. So we have resistance here, broke through it right here around September 23rd, 24th. And we came back to retest it on the 25th. Yeah. 24th, 25th. And then the market gave us a bullish engulfing off of that so resistance turned support level right here at 68.20. Right now we are at 69.23. So a nice 100 per move from that bullish engulfing we saw here at the not only was it at a low point per se based on this sell-off, but it was coming from a structure like this. This point was a bullish engulfing coming after a bearish move, bouncing off of a structure point. This scenario, we're not getting that. We're not getting this strong sell-off into this bullish engulfing on this 4 hour. It's more of just a rejection and a continuation higher. It didn't really sell all for us to to do some kind of pullback. It's not really a strong, true pullback. It's just like rejecting the highs. Came down a little bit. Now we're going right back up, starting off on Sunday. So I would be cautious on this buy. Not, like I said, not to say that it won't go any higher to give you some profit, but still I would be cautious getting the buys right now. I would be looking strongly on the seeing where the sales are. And one way to notice that, to kind of get an angle on that, is going to a higher time frame. So let's see what the daily looks like. In this scenario, we did get a bearish engulfing after we swept the high right here and also the high of the year in the end of last year, last quarter of 2023 was that high in December. We swept that and then created this bearish engulfing. Nothing reacted from that. The market didn't continue lower. That wasn't the sell we were waiting on. So obviously the market wanted to go higher. Where it wants to go higher to, we don't know. We do have a wick to fill. Looks like the market is pretty much pushing that about say about 10 pips away from filling that wick. Still in all on the daily, like I said, it is pushing higher. But I know the market is possibly looking to run out of steam. Like I said, we don't know, but we do know it's going to be a heavy week for news that could turn the trend, in the opposite direction. If we get rejection from these highs, we could see some kind of bearish setup because we've been bullish since September 11th on that leg, and overall since this sweep of the lows we had on August 5th. We've been going bullish since then, and that's pretty much going on 2 months. Nice 2-month run. So I think market is long overdue for some kind of pullback. I said we did have one here towards the end of August, beginning of September, and still we haven't tested that level. So maybe that could be a range we could target if we do start to get some kind of daily or weekly bearishness as far as engulfing. Let's take a look at the weekly. The weekly, we're coming off of that level I was talking about that swept the lows of the year, August 5th, that week. That was a weekly bullish engulfing that we have not tested, obviously. Also, the pullback we had, and might I note, this pullback also did not clear the open of this last bullish candle that we had on this whole move from the beginning of August. That last candle, pretty much the longest body candle out here on this high, was not filled fully to the body. So this is a real strong level, 66, 67 to 65, which is a weird number. But that's a strong level. And the market couldn't break through that. I mean, like I said, we did break through as far as the wicks, but the market couldn't break through that level completely as far as the body. So the market continued higher. No weekly engulfing since then. Like I said, we are starting pretty strong on this weekly candle. We do have areas up here that we can start to see possibly some rejection from. We already did see some last week. So we'll see what the market has for this week as far as with all the news. We'll get into that. Let's see what we got. Oh, yes. What's up, Scully? What's up, my brother?
What's happening, man? What's going on? What's happening? What's happening?
Breaking it down, breaking it down.
Good to be back, man.
Sir. Another week. Another week to grow these accounts, man.
That's the only way.
That's the only way. But yeah, as far as the weekly, I mean, where it stands, we do have like a double top, meaning some strong resistance up here at 71.40, 71.30, 71.40 in that range. Right now, we are 200 pips away from there. Roughly 210, 220. Not saying we can't reach that, but that's going to take some weeks. Whatever is keeping this trajectory going bullish, which is a bearish dollar, if the dollar continues to tank, then we should see that move play out. Now we possibly could attack this level up here, easily break through this 4-hour gap, and attack these levels up here.
Yeah, that technically that just makes sense.
Right.
Makes perfect sense. Yeah.
Like I said, we already tested this level last week and rejected, so we'll see what this week brings. Like I said, if we look at the dollar based on the move from August 5th that swept the lows and started going bullish, we look at the dollar. That'll come out right quick. Take your time. Come out right quick. All right. Dollar. There we go. So August 5th. Same sellout. That was just a market sellout regardless. Market didn't recover from that. And we've been selling off on the dollar ever since. Like I said, I also wanted to add to the Australian dollar. It is something that negatively correlates with the dollar, but if you want to be 100% negatively correlated, then you will want to look at the euro dollar. And that's something we don't trade, but just for that correlation. So sometimes you may see a scenario where the dollar has been falling since August 5th for the most part. You know, we wicked past the highs of that candle, but never really took out. We kind of stayed at that resistance for the most part, and we've been selling out. So if you look at that, go back to the Australian dollar, August 5th, since the market was selling off, we will be going up, which it has been. But as you notice, the market did see some kind of selling off here around the end of August, going to September. End of August, going to September. That would consist, if our market was selling out, that means this was going up. We do kind of see that, but it's like I said, it's not 100% correlated. It's more in the 80% range, but nonetheless, we would have to continue with this trajectory on the dollar for us to see that bullish move happen for the Australian dollar. So we zoom out, look at this on the weekly, you can see what are we looking at. So just from this point here, this is what the year did. Didn't sweep the highs of what last year did, but we just broke the lows pretty much around August, middle of August. Now we're in September. Starting to struggle, not having a lot of those big bodies, but maybe that could be something that, you know, the market is holding on for dear life before we sell off into these new lows. It's trying to hold at that $100 level, which I think, I'm not 100% sure, but I think from my research that the US dollar index started at $100 when this index was created. And I'm not sure when it was. I want to say like the 70s. I want to say it was in the 70s, kind of around the time when we got off the gold standard. So we started at $1, $100, and now we back there, if I'm not mistaken. So right now we kind of holding off at this level. Been holding off at this level strong since the beginning of January. We kind of were at this level. So not so much pushing like we are right now, even though we did have this big sell-off in July. But yeah, this is pretty much where we at. I would think furthermore cutting of interest rates and maybe inflation going down potentially. I could see jobs, but maybe inflation going down would probably increase this. But when you got other countries dropping the dollar, that could have an effect on, you know, it falling. We just got to monitor that, you know, as we look to get into trades on the Australian dollar. Like I said, it's just probably looking at this level next, 71, 20, 30, 40, up in that range. The daily did look like it was about to have a little struggle breaking past this peak right here. As we rejected that, gave us a bearish engulfing, but that didn't phase the market, and the market's still going higher. Like I said, we'll have more confirmation on this once hopefully this daily candle that we're in, if we get a close above this wick, that'll be the next indicator of, you know, where we're going as far as the bulls. We already know we're going up, but that'll be a strong indication if we get a daily close above there. As far as on the 4-hour, pretty much will be above this area. We already did a 4-hour engulfing, so that's a good sign for the daily to close above there. That's a good sign already. So yeah, monitor that scenario. You hear anything on the Jappy?
Not at all, man.
We just got a 4-hour bullish engulfing on the UJ, GJ, AJ, and EJ. What will come of it?
I don't know. I really don't know. I'm giving it some time. I'm gonna let it play out on the daily before I think about anything.
It look like on the daily. EJ. Yes, I would like for it to sell off more and give us a bullish daily engulfing. And I'm thinking that's going to be the situation for all pairs, because when you're looking at it, we're now fighting with a bearish daily engulfing of the Jappy pair. So
yes,
you
massive.
definitely don't want to get in no fight with no daily bearish or bullish engulfing anything. Just let that whole ride.
True that, but yeah. I mean, I got more than enough time to. Right now, I like the Australian dollar and what it's been doing, so I'm really focused on that. I'd like to, because I'm kind of aggressive on my plays. I tend to stick more. Now, you know, sometimes it lines up to where both of them are good, you know, and you can double down. But, you know, Australian dollar, sitting a little a little better, especially going into this month, kind of like that. So see what it does. But yeah, for sure, I got my eye on that EJ. Yes, especially after what happened last week.
Yeah, the Jappy Bears were amazing. They just they elected a new prime minister.
Yeah, they making some moves. They're making some moves. Let's just say that, which is good for them, So yeah, they making some moves.
Need to see who's next since we in all these other plays. Like, is what's that? German? No, Great Britain, Germany, the Euro, European. Like, yeah. It's good to know. It seems like everybody pretty much in election times right now. So let's see. Let's take a look at some of this news. Let's see what we got for the week of September, which is ending the month of September. So we're about to embark on the last quarter of the year, 2024. So let's see, Sunday. No news for us primarily. We do have some news for the yuan, Chinese yuan. Monday, we have some CPI coming out for Germany. CPI, so the Euro, EJ probably is going to make some moves. A lot of CPI news coming out for the Germany, for Euro. Also, we got some retail sales coming out, inflation rate coming out for, I want to say that's Spain. No, that's Italy. Triple. Inflation rate. Germany. I think this is Greece. Retail sales. We have Judo Bank Manufacturing for Australian dollar.
Wait, you missed fair check? Yeah, you missed.
Oh, boss skip all over there. I'm glad you saw that.
That's crazy, boy. Hold on. I thought you might have talked to him or something. I thought he was like, hey, don't bring me up. Don't bring me up on the live, bro.
Flags, man. Yes, we do have Fed Chair Powell having a speech at the weirdest time of 12:55. Do not be late. Don't be early. 12:55. Australian dollar. Later on in that evening, 6 o'clock, we got judo. Then 8:30, we got retail sales for Australian dollar. We'll see what the Fed chair is talking about. Probably furthermore interest rate cuts. What they're gonna do for the month of October. Tuesday starts the fourth quarter. We got some other Euro news, manufacturing PMI. A lot of news coming out, 2:45, 2:15, 3:30, 3 o'clock, yada, yada. The Euro, they have CPI coming out and inflation rate. So once again, we'll get a lot of EJ movement Monday and Tuesday early in the morning around the European session. Tuesday morning for the USD, we have S&P Global, ISM Manufacturing, and JOLTS job openings. Something a lot of people are paying more attention to now. So let's see how that's looking. JPY got some manufacturers index coming in. That's coming in on that evening, Tuesday. Wednesday, we have some consumer confidence, JPY, other Euro news, unemployment rate, Australian dollar, USD, Tuesday morning, 7:15, ADP employment change. That's going to be probably a nice little injection of volume before NYSC. Later that evening at 6 and 8:30, we got Judo Bank Services and balance of trade for Australian dollar Wednesday evening. So we got some more movement for the EJ and for US. Slight movement in the morning, so it shouldn't be too heavy on Wednesday and possibly Tuesday too. Thursday, you already know, jobless claims, continued jobless claim, S&P Global Services, ISM Services, more Euro news during the European session. Then Friday, we go pop it off with the NFP, unemployment rate that we have coming out Friday morning, 7:30, bop, 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 all dropping on your head. Right now, the unemployment rate is at 4.2. We are highly expecting. I will put a bet on this, like Draft Kings, and that this will go up. With all the layoffs that's been happening, this unemployment rate should go up. I'm a bet like 4.5 at a minimum. If they gonna keep it all the way real with us, I'm gonna go with 4.5. So look at that coming out Friday morning towards the close, or like the midway of Euro. We got some news coming out of Euro. So yeah, I think for the most part, everything is gonna be positioning itself to set up for not only NFP but this unemployment rate that's gonna be coming out. That's gonna affect, inflation and everything else, because everybody laying off everybody. There's going to be a lot of cutbacks and a lot of price increases. With that being said, yeah, that's the news. I think overall we probably going to have more volume towards the end of the week, going into Thursday and Friday for sure. EJ look like it's going to be moving a lot, so you want to position yourself into some moves. It's probably going to be looking good around the Euro session, or maybe some overnight sleepers to trade into that. So, yeah, man.
Yeah, definitely have my eye on EJ for sure.
EJ is going to definitely move on.
This week. Well, I can see continuous buys going into news.
What's your targets for buyers? You got any targets?
Yes.
What time frame? A daily?
Let me see.
I like this area too. Ooh.
Okay, so I actually have it at 69.80.
69.80. Nice. Right up under this line I just drew.
What line? Where is it? I was looking at my screen showing.
It's a dash line. It's right at basically 70 cents. Another target if we break through this area.
Yeah.
I'm looking for it to go to, but you said 69.80.
Mm-hmm.
Right at the top of this 4-hour gap. Right at the top.
Yeah, man. Everything is everything. So whatever you call it, like when the gaps are, resistance or target points, or yeah, bro. It's all
Where you got that price from?
looking to the left on the daily. On the daily, I think. Yeah.
Okay, so you were targeting maybe up in here, these wicks.
Yeah, like I didn't want to go all the way to the top. Like I think it can kind of just do some type of rejection. I just happened to notice that was at the top of a 4-hour gap. Like I never really noticed those. They just look like clean traffic to me.
Nah,
So
man,
once it starts to hesitate at the top, that's why I'll look for targets, I guess.
yeah. That's when those gaps form when it's in a trend, when the market is trending. Yeah, man. I think overall we're just gonna be waiting for targets to get hit, for bullish targets, and nonetheless waiting to see if and when we're gonna get a daily to a 4-hour bearish situation. Because, like I said, we've been pushing bullish for the past 2 months going on.
True. And if you are late to the party, you can still have a good time. Just realize a lot of people gonna be drunk, leaving out the club. You probably ain't gonna get you a real nice date up out that bitch. You'll get you a good couple of jams. You might could get a good drink out of there because the bartender's cleaning up. They ready to leave. So get it in real quick and be planned to exit the building.
But coming late to the party, there's always, depending on where you live, depending on what you trade, depending on what session you're in, there's always an after hour spot that stay open 3 hours later.
True.
But at the after hour spot is people you probably don't want to be around.
Or not even that. If it's the after hour spot, then why are you going to the club? Go to the after hour spot.
The after hour spot don't turn up till after 2 a.m. though. That's the
Exactly.
thing. So you got that's like the slum of that's basically the after hour spot is the tippy top of a trend. That's like the worst time to buy, but you in there trying to buy stuff you really don't need to be buying.
Yep. You knew you had stuff to do. Instead of trying to hurry up and make it to that part, tell them, all right, don't worry about it, y'all. I'm not gonna be there. Catch me at the after hour spot.
Once the club closed at 2, you should have just cut your losses and went home, come back next week.
That's a fact.
Don't go to the after hour spot.
Yeah, don't go late.
Don't go to a spot where they allow you to bring alcohol after 2 a.m. It's like, oh, you still drunk? That's all good. Come over here. You can drink some more.
Thanks.
It's not going to end well. Trust me. I picked up a lot of people from after hour spots.
Unless if you want to, you know what I'm saying? So if you want to live that life, then by all means, live that life. But if you really, want to get out of there when shit get bad, you probably want to exit before shit get bad. That's all I'm saying. When you go to the party late, just start jumping later and later. So, like people say, after 2 o'clock, there are not too many good things that happen at the club or at the bar.
Right.
Like, if you're still out there fishing,
Back.
like you're not getting some prime.
No, nigga. If you at the after hour spot, you already messed up. Like, it's already bad. And you don't have to wait for it to get bad. It already got bad.
It got bad.
It got bad. As soon as you got out the car and walked into the building, it was the decision you made to even go there, it got bad.
It got bad. The choices you make.
The choices you made.
But
you waiting for a reaction to determine if it's a bad move, and the cause is already the proof.
So that's the question. Are you okay with dealing with one of those nights or multiple nights? Waiting for a great overall outcome or whatever.
Right, and being late to the party, waiting for that outcome.
Yeah.
You know, eventually you go get your shit together and you go stop coming late to the party where your only option is to, you know, spend your last hours into the morning at an after hour spot. You gonna start coming to the club at 10, 11 p.m. when everybody else comes. Yeah, it's gonna be crowded. Yeah, it's gonna be volatile. It's gonna be a lot of volume, but that's where the profit at.
Mm-hmm.
You go in there, you do what you gotta do, be seen right quick, get your money and get out. You know, you don't stay in there all night. That's one. You know, you damn sure don't stay in there till the club closed. Because then you're gonna be left holding the bag.
Come on, bro.
You gotta get out before everybody else get out.
But
Shit, if you leave early enough, you got other clubs you can go to. You can make it a three-piece night. Just sting the ass.
hmm.
No, for real. Yeah, we didn't hit on that first ticket.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we didn't hit. It was two out of six that won on that hole.
Okay.
Yeah, two out of six won on that. And so far we are. Oh damn! Yeah, this one ain't gonna hit either. See, this the thing. On this thing, they got the straight up where your whole parlay go through.
Yeah.
They have it where they have this flex pay, meaning if three, if all of them hit, you get this amount. If five hit, you get this amount. If four hit, you get this amount. Yada yada. So they still pay you out if some of the things hit. But I didn't select it because you get a lesser payout per se, but I'm starting to understand money management, and you actually can still come out, you know, profitable if you do that flex play pay.
Got you.
You know, because like on that other one, I still wouldn't have won, but if I would have had a better outcome, I still would have walked away with some money. But yeah, this one, I lost one so far. I went over when I bet it under.
Sure. Did you do whatchamacallit?
What's that?
Prize?
No, I'm on that sleeper.
Okay, okay, okay.
Yeah, Prize Picks is tripping.
That's what's up, man. Yeah, man, that shit gonna be fun, bro. I already got Amanda probably gonna slide up in there. She was like, man, let's go ahead and throw 1K on it.
That's what you said?
Yeah, so I told her to download the app and we'll probably split it, and I'll show her some of the plays when we get them in and whatnot. So yeah, we probably gonna start diving in.
Man,
'Cause
right.
I think some of our friends get down with it. So
Oh, bet. And it the girls in the run club, they do it.
I don't know if they do, but it's their friends
Mm,
that she met through them. So I'm sure they probably get down.
that's a bet. Nah, that's gonna be fire.
Hmm.
That's gonna be fire, man. Real turn up, bro. We all about to get it in.
Come on. Like with everything, like that's the thing. Like I don't know if people really realize, just like the opportunities is just are happening. It's going to continue to happen, and folks are not keeping up and um, taking advantage. I guess. Yeah, man, it's gonna be tough.
Yeah, this one of the coins I've been monitoring.
Is that
Been monitoring that since that
is
like
that look at put up the year.
for all.
Okay. Ah. Okay.
Mm. to see some more of what they do, but there's a lot of hype been around this.
Okay.
Some kind of technology or something they're developing for crypto that's supposed to make it more efficient somewhat. So it's supposed to be a big player in the future. So
Yeah, once they get over those that 40, 50 cent area, yeah, then you
the market cap get to $1 billion. It's on the market cap only at 25 million. So it's
yeah,
still a baby. Like
yeah, true.
real.
But looking on that chart,
True, true, true that, true that.
yeah, that's like a look good.
Solana. That's what I was trying to think of last time.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. It's a big fall today. He's still holding up, making new highs.
Mm-hmm.
About to break 5,800 probably soon. Something never seen.
Yeah, it's going there.
Crazy, bro.
Yeah.
So,
Same thing.
so
Same thing for gold.
yeah.
Brother, the engulfing works on air.
No, it does. I mean, look at all this.
Oh my gosh.
Everything. Look at all that.
It has to be in the trend though. Like if you look at all those bearish engulfings that got taken out, those are super important too. When you see a bearish engulfing, and then you start seeing candles turn up and close, uh, near those areas.
This,
Yes,
this,
like right there, and then the next level. Yeah,
oh,
you may be in drawdown a little bit, but yeah, man, you see something like that, you look to the left, and it's just like, oh, okay, yeah, we are going to. You can enter on that and start looking for the week for your targets because it's just like, okay, I'm way over here to the left on the daily. Let me look for something, larger time frame.
yeah,
For my target. So
yeah, that was a very important level. The past 2000s. Oh, it's crazy. Yeah. Well,
rejected that area nicely.
Got 15 minutes left for that candle to close.
Yeah, I don't see a bearish engulfing happening out of this.
On
They
the
can. Yeah, on the 1 hour.
on
They
the
can. I just don't I don't see it happening. Just because of the lower time frame, looking at the 30-minute to 15-minute.
15 minute will have to close below, I think that low right there. Yeah. 192. So I have to close right there, not even below here. 15-minute candle just got to close right below here. So it'll be a bearish engulfing. Just like that.
What, for on the 1 hour?
Yeah, if we close below 192 right here on the 15-minute, that's a bearish engulfing on the 1 hour.
Okay. Okay. Okay, we keep an eye on that, and then you got the man, you still got the 4 hour to worry about too. So yeah, it's too much that's going against um, this bullish movement. It's got a lot of momentum going in that direction. Yeah, you might get some, get some reaction towards those areas because look what happened the last time. So stuff like that. But yeah, we got to see. Got to see, man. Be patient. Wait till these, first couple of days. We're going into a new month, so
True that.
gotta be patient and wait for the larger time frames to.
For sure, if anything, wait for NFP.
I mean, yeah, ultimate, yeah, like for sure.
Yeah,
I'm talking about for the, the intradays, the day traders and stuff like that. If you're really looking for something that, right now, then yeah, you'll be pushing it. We're going into the end of September, beginning of October, NFP in the same week. Uh, yeah, just give it some time, man.
Yeah, we're gonna wait it out a little bit, see what this 1 hour candle close like.
Oh, for sure, yeah. Actually got into a DraftKings parlay.
Oh, you got into one?
Yeah, for tonight's game.
Which one?
What you mean? Like, what are the plays?
Well, is just random players and random games, or it's a specific game?
It's the game that's going on tonight. What is it? Bills and the Ravens.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
How many picks you got in that parlay?
3 things. So I got Lamar Jackson, anytime TD, Derrick Henry, anytime TD, and Zay Flowers, anytime TD. So all 3 of them have to score a touchdown tonight.
Nice.
Yeah.
They give you a payout on that?
Huh?
They giving you a nice payout on that?
Yeah, like if you would put $10 on it, you getting 140.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Right, that's what's up.
Yeah, it was crazy in the beginning. I watched the beginning of the game, and like the first snap, that boy Derrick Henry broke for a touchdown.
Bro, and that's one of my parlays that made me win my thing, because I had him going under 70 yards. And he got 108 right now.
Yeah, I'm about to say, yeah. When I saw that, because I saw, in the post, I was like, after he broke, I was like, okay, he definitely going over that. Like that first run was like a nice 50. Like I was like, yeah, that boy was untouched I was like, oh yeah, they not getting him.
Yeah, I know Tyrell was like, damn.
That one got away. But
Yeah.
how much you gotta have out of that group for you to get a little something?
Well, that's what I'm saying. On my, I don't know how prize picks work, but on mine, they have a flex pay option when before you put in the bet, you could do like the full parlay or you could do the flex pay or parlay. Meaning it'll give me a smaller payout if they all hit, but it'll also allow me to win if only 5 of the 6 hit or if only 4 of the 6 hit. And I think if only 3 of the 6 hit, I still win. But if I go for the mega parlay, meaning if they all 6 hit, I get a bigger payout than the flex parlay if they all 6 hit. You know, that's that. But if only one miss on that mega parlay, then it's all bad. I don't win nothing. Like they all got to hit. So what I'm gonna start doing the flex play because at least that'll give me, you know, the opportunity to make some wins if I miss one of my 1 or 2 of my parlay picks. Like with yours right now, you know, I don't know how yours is set up, but typically how parlays work, you know, if you miss one out of the whatever string of parlays you got, you
Yeah, that's it for you.
that's it.
Yeah,
But they
no,
have this new thing called flex thing, and I think most of the betting platforms have that where you know they'll give you the option to be like, well, you only won, you know, 3 out of the 6, so instead of the full prize of turning your $5 into 50, you only gonna get we only gonna pay you $8 profit. You feel me? You're still walking away with something versus how I'm in this situation where that one lost. He definitely he definitely going up in his yardage too. Derrick Henry.
oh yeah,
Yeah, he had 46 rushing the first week, 84 the second week, and now he had 151.
yeah. And he one of them ones. So it's just gonna take a little bit. That's a dynamic offense he was going into already. So he was a main component of the offense when he left Tennessee. So he's going into this dynamic offense to where, to keep it real, the quarterback could get more runs than him because, you know, Action Jackson, you know, he's just ridiculous. But now that they starting to get the flow going, yeah, they're going to be dangerous, boy.
Oh no, damn. That nigga trying to go for his last week. So last week was 151.
Yeah, they feeding him. They feeding. That's all it is.
Yeah. And that's probably why niggas. Damn, that would have been it. Looking at that probably would have made me say that. Oh yeah, this nigga about to bet more. Especially who they playing the Bills too.
Yeah, the Bills. Hold on, right quick.
Mm. Ugh.
Yeah, you already know.
Oh boy. Got 4 more minutes left. Looking like we're not gonna get that bearish engulfing. So when you see stuff like that happening on a smaller time frame, that's kind of like more fuel for the fire that the bulls are still in control. They're not even letting the smaller time frames show signs of bearishness.
Yeah, man. Yeah, a lot of time frames are just the strongest ones for, you know, yeah. But it takes a lot of patience to to get in those larger time frame moves. But other than that, once you're in it, you got to be able to weather the storm and all that stuff. So yeah,
True.
that's why it's so important to see where your target.
Even though on the smaller time frames, with the help of the larger time frames, on the smaller time frames, you can see the formation of what's to come before the larger time frame even like confirms it. Granted, you taking a risk on what you're seeing in the smaller time frame because the larger time frame hadn't confirmed it yet. So that's why it's good to wait for that confirmation and then find the edge on the smaller time frame into that confirmation. But it is true, you can see the formation happen. It's just you don't know when what you're looking at on a smaller time frame is actually about to come into fruition on the larger time frame. That's why it's good to wait and confirm everything on the larger time frame before you drop down and try to look for that edgy entry. Patience pays.
Always, bro. And it pays bigger the longer you wait.
That's why hospitals are a good business. All right, man. Well, we about to wrap this up. I think overall we are looking for and expecting the bullish trajectory to pan out going forward. Uh, we got heavy news throughout the week. Like I said, Thursday and Friday is probably our biggest day, but we still got a lot of news throughout the week for EJ and for the USD. So see what kind of speech we get on Monday, and that'll probably lead us into what we can expect for the week coming up, especially with NFP in the unemployment rate.
Yeah, maybe he can give us some type of foreshadowing.
Facts.
So yeah.
That's a bet, brother. Well, shit, man. We're gonna wrap this up, man. We'll be back for the first week of October. Starting off, man, look at that wick.
Beautiful.
Starting off the fourth quarter of the year. Let's get it.
Yeah, man. The king was born in October. That's all I gotta say. So
Come on, man.
let's go ahead and let's do some big things, man.
Do some big things, bro. Shit, we'll be back a week from today. Next Sunday, 8 p.m. You already know.
Let's get it.
All right, brother.
All right, man.
Peace.
Peace.